everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is the third episode, which is Group B, Episode 1 of the Jet Jumble Season 1 tournament. This episode, we've got the Wham clan by Unipoo, which is these right here, these identical three vehicles, going up against Steam Crackers by Morark, which we will take a look at in a minute when we're done with Wham clan. So that's a 400mm cannon. Yeah, it looks cool. It definitely looks cool. That is true. It's got a very nice shape to it. But it's got a 6.4 RPM 400mm cannon. I'm not sure. Seems to be firing these HE heads, which do 15,000 kinetic damage with 20 AP, because they're going 1420 meters per second. And then 5,000 explosive. Personally, I probably would have made the base bleeder an HE head. But that's me, because the base bleeder makes you more inaccurate, and that's going to be a major problem in this tournament, probably, is how I would have thought about it. And it's already, like let's just, I just want to see. Timed fuse, HE warhead body. It still goes 1,100 meters per second without the base bleeder. Oh yeah, the timed fuse does compensate for that, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, I can see it. Let's look at the other shells. There's a frag shell, which is basically the same thing but frag. I'm not sure if it cycles between them or not. And then there's an HE head 2, which... seems to be the same, except the time fuse is here instead of back here. But it's faster. I'm confused, but whatever. So let's take a look at the hull. Got some spaced armor in here. Got two, I'd call them probably medium-sized jets. I mean, they're large custom jet engines, but I'm talking about, like, the length is... It's long, but it's not short, but it's not super long either. Oh, it had rail assist? Is that what it was? I didn't look at that. Makes sense, though. Oh, this thing must have smoke. But it's going 144 meters per second, so I don't know how good smoke's going to actually help it. Got some decent frontal armor. Oh, that's an AI in the front. Does it have another AI? No, that's its only AI. That is dangerous. Just having a single AI is dangerous enough, but putting it in the front of the ship? That's just asking you to get AI deaded. Living on the edge. I know, right? Anyway, that is Wham Clan by Unipoo. Next, we're going to look at the Steam Crackers by Morark, which are triple identical. So we're just going to look at this one vehicle, which has a balloon get me out of the water routine. Yeah, I could expect to be chased. Sean Reed, that is true. It's got these medium steam parts. Yeah, very steampunk, agreed. It looks a bit fragile to me, a little unarmored. But it's going 140 meters per second. It seems to be able to turn quite hard. So maybe it's trying to avoid being hit. And it's got some generators, so I'm expecting... Yep, I see railgun parts on the gun. So it's 62 millimeters at 31.9 RPM. Firing... hollow point heat? With a bunch of shape charged secondaries? Why aren't those HE bodies? I'm confused on that one. And hollow point? I don't know, that's just... I guess we'll see how it works. And then the other one, they're the same thing, just multiple customizers. Expected muzzle velocity of almost 1,500 meters per second, so it's quite fast. If that skips through a dozen air gaps, I'm gonna laugh. I know, right? It says its firepower is 10.11, which is pretty high. Armor cost of 6.3%. Yeah, fragile is a good way to describe this. I think fragile is a good way to describe these vehicles. But yeah, that is the Steam Crackers by Morark. Load in Battle 2. I'm going to remember the prediction this time. Wham versus Steam. Prediction has begun. You've got 1 minute to make your guesses. Let's get the battle underway. I mean, those shells have destroyed the weapon on Bumpy. Quite quickly. Man, I love those hotkeys to be able to get to the orbiting cameras. Oh, Bumpy has been destroyed. It looks like it went too high. That's Punchy, so I can go 1-3 to switch to Punchy's point of view. Let's go check on Thumpy. Looks like Thumpy's still fighting. Whoa! That was almost a DQ. Yeah, Punchy's gun is not aiming. The local weapon controller must have been destroyed or something, because the game still says it has firepower. So the gun is still functional, the turret is just not. Uh-oh. Punchy seems to be having a little trouble maneuvering. It got itself going again. Oh. A secondary shell secret tech. I know, right? Heat will be a combination of explosive and kinetic, because the fragments are considered kinetic damage. And then you'll have the minor explosive damage from the heat shell detonating. Ooh, that was a hit. Oh, one of the steam crackers died. I just noticed. I didn't hear the death sound. Maybe because they're so far away. Like, so separated. Uh-oh, that steam cracker's probably about to die. Nope. It is getting a lot of DQ, though. Wham Clam set something on fire. Its fire damage is ticking up. Oh, and that is a dead steam cracker. Oh, Punchy lost its AI. was saying about wanting to be AI deaded? Well, heat is a good way to do that. Well, that's a smart place to be. Oh, well, no. The Thumpy can aim up at it. Oof, when Steamcracker gets hit by Thumpy's shells, it hurts. I think Steamcracker's turret's been disabled. It still has technically has 30% firepower, which gives its team firepower 10%, which is above the minimum to be considered instantly destroyed. So yeah, that was a really close first round. 29.1 to 27.3. Let's go ahead and head into the second round. Thumpy carrying her team. I know, right? Steam crackers have set a fire. Probably hit fuel or something. Bumpy taking lots of fire. And that steam cracker is dead. You like fire, Cornholio? Ooh, this steam cracker just took some serious damage. Uh-oh. No, it is not crashing, but... Oh, maybe it is. It seems to have lost power. And dead. Oh. No, I want... Yeah, and this steam cracker... Well, if it hadn't been dead, it would have lost the firepower anyway, because there's no firepower left on the steam crackers. Going down in flames, yep. 88.8 to 0 in round 2. Not at all close that time. First round was pretty close. Second round, no, not really. Oh! Thumpy losing its turret and going AI dead. Oh, one of the steam crackers has also exploded. Broke in half. It got cut from fire. Oh, no, I want to do this one. There we go. probably Sean Reed, but you never know. Turret detonations that kill the AI could happen on Wham Clan, and well, no, it wouldn't be enough. Yeah, the 88-0 is kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I can't think of the word. Lopsided is the one word, but it's not the one I was trying to think of. Both Steam Crackers just died at the same time. $56.9-0 in round 3. Amusingly enough, that puts our final score at 58.3 to 9.1. Which is technically in range of the vote. Yeah, third round shenanigans. That AI dead on Wham Clan caused it to have to go through the vote technically. I mean, double? What do you mean? But yeah, that is a battle victory for Wham Clan, so I'll award that prediction. Which, that's where most people bet anyway. Yes, hello, Panther. Hey, buddy. They definitely liked to get close to DQing Monarch. And we've got to treat the cat. Last treat of the stream. Oh my god, calm down. You act like you've never eaten. Relax. I'm getting your treat out. You getting in the way is not helping me get the treat out. Panther, look. Treat. Go get it. And treat the dog. Okay, give the dog a treat too. I suppose we can do that off video, BRM, sure. But for now, that will be the end of this episode, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield. But yeah, if you guys want to stick around and take a look at the ramming thing on Big Dog Space Patrol, I'm going to be looking at that right now. Let's see. I mean, just look at this prow that can be used to ram without really receiving any significant ram damage in return. Let's see, where's the AI? It is breadboarded. If A is less than 1, what is A? Target distance. Okay, so they tried Wait, no. If A is less than 300, go forward is what that's doing. So, so that is just charge at the enemy. What is... Oh, okay, no, it's to set the behavior charge. What is the charge behavior? Is that, like, in the AI itself? Charge is what replaced the RAM routine? Oh boy. No, for what I'm reading, for some reason it has two of them, yes. For some reason it has two of them, which I don't understand. But this only switches if the value is 300. It doesn't have any way to turn it off except if it's too far. It looks like. And that's heavy armor, heavy armor, heavy armor. All heavy armor on the nose. Oh, I see what it does now. I get what you're saying. What will happen is when either of these become true, it will set the thing to charge, and then it never leaves charge, ever. Which, these are basically doing the same thing. I don't know why there's two of them. Is that all there is to this breadboard? Yeah. Should be a second one to avoid. So why is this set to none? Because this is currently outputting 1. This is outputting 1. Oh, because the open value is 0. So, the way this is set up, if I'm reading it correctly, is if the distance from the enemy is greater than 300, it sets the charge routine. Would you say that's correct, Cornholio, for this particular... You're better at bread than I am. Well, it's closed. Well, it's open right now, right? Yeah. Panther. Busy, buddy. Sorry. Well, let's go ahead and just spawn in another one on the enemy team. Well, we'll spawn in the Shepherd class patrol leader on Deepwater Guard. And let's see. I'm just going to pause for a second. Actually, what I can do is just make them invincible so they don't. It doesn't matter. Now let's go to the bread and see how it's acting now. So it's not even using the charge routine. Because neither of them are setting it. Oh yeah, that means, yeah, because the charge is active in here. Yeah, so it's permanently on charge routine. Oh, cheese bags. What do I do with you? Yeah, and at the speed they're going, Sean Reed, 25 meters is too late. They're going to run into him at that point. But everybody came into this tournament expecting no Rams, Pyrotech. Like, that's not very fair. But it's not... Oh, why are you in the water? They're both in the water. I'm leaning towards this qualification. But what do you guys think? Because this is, it's... There are a lot of things pointing towards I expect this thing to ram. Like these heavy armor chunks in the nose. Are really suspicious. Because there's no other... Like, what reason would you have to have this heavy armor here? Well, see, it doesn't even necessarily need to be intention. Like, because I would be okay with... I would be okay with somebody having a ramming routine that kicks in if all their other weapons are destroyed. I have said that several times to various people. And yeah, the heavy armor spine. Yeah. Fuck. I hate disqualifying things after the tournament starts. Well, the barrel clipping is... It... Like, that's just because... That's from the elevation and depression of the barrel. The turret is not causing any clipping. Like, that's fine. Yeah. Guess that's the best I'm gonna be able to do, Cornelio. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards right now, BRM. I just wish I had caught it, like, in the testing, because the Paracops, the Gatekeeper, were fast enough and fleeing enough to avoid being rammed. Well, let's... Damn it. Alright, I can't go into build mode on this to lift it out of the water.
Listening.
And I can't do anything with it because it's on the enemy team. No, Sean Reed. What I would do is it would stay in just... Well... Would running battles with it really... Is there a point to that? Spawn in a parry? Oh, a Paracops? Put it on an even different team. Differenter team. And then... Let me make the Paracop invulnerable. And then I'm gonna... get rid of the Shepherd class patrol leader. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm just gonna have to do this and then spawn in a Paracop. Because yeah, see the Paracop is avoidancy enough that it just doesn't get hit. Oh yeah, I could have just Q-killed it, that's true. But see, when it's doing this, the gun isn't clipping. Clearly, Hound is the A train, and it's the opponent's fault for not moving out of the way. But, like, how is it... Is that just normal behavior to keep the nose pointed at the enemy? Oh, it's using augmented proportional navigation because of the charge behavior. Oh, ran out of materials. Yeah. The fact that it's using the charge behavior, the heavy armor in the nose, the way the nose is built to minimize critical damage to the vehicle from ramming, that just, it's too much. And I just don't think it would be fair for people to be considered, to have a loss against this thing when it's not playing by the same rules. I mean, I could run the battles and then just not get just for fun. And yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll run the battles just for fun, but the opponents automatically win. That way, Cheesebags at least gets to see his vehicle in action, even if it can't participate in the actual ranked part of the tournament anymore. Yeah, and Rams are fun. It's just everybody else came in, did not build to protect against Rams because they were not supposed to be in the tournament. So yeah, that is what will happen. So, Papitka Ipitka will be the winner of that one episode. Even though they lost horribly. Extra exhibition matches? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, this isn't custom battle mode, so I can't jump the camera. Alright, well, thanks for your input, guys, and your help. Yeah, it's the three things combined that make it just too much. It's whether it was intended to be that way or not, it comes off as intentional. It's like I am going to ram my enemy. That is part of my battle plan, and that's not allowed. I don't know if that was the actual intent, but it feels like it was. Yeah, pretty much Pyrotech. Yeah, and like I said, mine uses, prediction guidance from in the bread to charge at the enemy or where the enemy's going to be, but once it gets close enough, it kills its engine. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I have to do it. I feel like letting this vehicle continue would damage the integrity of my tournament. And you know how I feel about things like that. It's definitely a rammer. Yeah. What probably happened is he used the ram routine because it's the easiest and best one to use. And then he went, oh, well, I might run into the enemy, so I should reinforce my nose. Like, it isn't necessarily like I'm going to use... Cheesebags didn't go, I'm going to use the ram routine and reinforce my nose so I slam into things and do more damage than I take. You know, it could have been a cause and effect in a different order. Yeah. That's true, Sean Reed. Rubber would be a better protection against accidental ramming. Putting heavy armor there. That's true, Pyrotech. I don't know. It's not really a debate anymore. I've decided. I can't let that continue. Because it is outside the expectations that everybody had when they were building their vehicle. You know, expectations set by the rules. It's one thing to come up with something that nobody else expected to show up and win that way, but yeah, that could be too, Cornholio. Like, it just could have been a mistake in the bread. And yeah, I can see that, Pyrotech. So yeah, Big Dog Space Patrol is disqualified from the ranked portions of the tournament and will just be receiving losses to all its battles. Yeah. Like I said, I hate having to ban somebody after the fact, after the tournament has started. Like, it's just, it sucks. I hate doing it. Yeah, basically what I'm doing is just I'm giving Big Dog Space Patrol zeros for all 3 rounds, and then its opponent will score whatever it scores, plus be the only one to get a vote. So, you know, no matter what happens, its opponent will win. Right, Pyrotech? Agreed, Cornholio. So yeah, with that decision made, that will be the end of the stream, folks. Thanks for sticking it out. Thanks for your thoughts and ideas and impressions in this situation. But yeah, that is the final decision. Big Dog Space Patrol is removed from the competition. And that'll be the end of the stream. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for the next set of battles. Right, Pyrotech? Anyway, later, everybody.